The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for boys high school basketball right here on WTNS FM Coshocton. Tonight, Crooksville is up against Riverview. Here's Steve Corries and Chris Wallace with more.
And thank you very much, Harper. And we are at Riverview, opening night, or opening home game for Riverview here at Luther Stover Gymnasium. Tonight we're going to see Crooksville, who we've seen a couple times already in the FCA Classic at Coshocton over the weekend, up against Riverview, who comes in with a record of 0-1. I'm Steve Corries along with Chris Wallace. We'll be back with Coach's Corner. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Dale Jennings, the head coach of the Riverview Bears, and Riverview coming in tonight against Crooksville. And they'll come in with an 0-1 record, Coach, but, he played an outstanding team opening night. You lose a ton of kids from a year ago, kids that, been with you and been with the program for quite some time. It's kind of a rebuild other than your couple, three you have coming back.
Yeah, it's for me, it's the first time I've lost players. So I have to adjust to and it's probably taken me a little bit of how I'm coaching this year because I just got used to that core group. So a lot of the adjustments is probably me trying to adjust to the players that I have.
All right, let's talk a little bit about preseason and in the regular season. From a preseason standpoint, did you get accomplished what you really wanted to, or was it just kind of a mixed bag?
It was kind of a mixed bag. We had some growth. We have a lot of seniors, but we have a few of them that didn't play for me last year or have never played for me. So it was trying to get to know guys. We did okay in our scrimmages, but I think we scrimmage teams that are rebuilding a lot, kind of in our boat. And we lost a 6'8" player that would have started this year, and then Parker Andrews, who I think the world of, if not the best, one of the best athletes in the county. He's out until the middle of January, and that really, he's the heart and soul of what we do. We like to run a dribble drive, and Parker's my attack guy. He can handle the ball and helps me out having close to a true point guard. So we struggle a little bit with that. So we'll figure it out. We got a good matchup tonight. I think we can compete and see where we're at.
I was just going to say the same thing. This is a game. It's at home. It's a game that they're regrouping a little bit too. And we saw them over the weekend, and I think it's a winnable game. But everything has to play according to how you want it to go.
Yeah, they're. I don't want to say this wrong, because I respect them. I respect their coach. They're better than I thought they would be this year. The Attica boy I knew would be good. They don't quit. I watched them play the KIP team from Columbus. And it was, I know the score didn't show it at the end, but it was a good game through three quarters. Mm-hmm. They just got worn down on that press. We ain't going to play like KIP. So we're not going to be wearing them down that way. So they've had 3 games going to their fourth, a little advantage, but they've also had to drive up here on a Tuesday night after school. And I think we match up with them. I think we have, if Carter and Leighton play to their abilities, they're 2 of the top 10 or 12 players in the NBL. So, and then we got some guys that can play if they just play their roles. And it's really going to be nice to see where we're at.
All right, Keys, what do you want us to get accomplished here this evening?
We got to protect the ball a little bit better than we did our first night. I don't think turnovers were our problem. We shot terrible. I think we were 4 for 20 in the lane, and so we could have scored a lot more. We had a lot of points we left on the court. We can't afford to do that. we got to try to determine who our secondary scorers are going to be, who's going to step up and fill the void. It was really hard to tell when you only scored 21 points in a game who that's going to be. So that we're trying to figure out what style to play. I wanted to come in and press and run this year, and I just don't know if we can do a whole lot of that. We can at times, but just because of the transfers out and injuries, we're a little behind. We had several guys miss. We had 2 guys miss 2 and 3 weeks of practice this year too. They're going to be playing, so we'll see. It is what it is. It's not always easy coaching, so.
That part, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey, listen, I appreciate your time, and good luck here.
I appreciate it, Coos. Always nice to see you.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to InsleeAgency.com.
This holiday season, make Coshocton Coffee Connection your sweet spot for festive cheer. From handmade cookie trays, assorted or Christmas cutouts, beautifully decorated and available in every size, to rich homemade buckeyes that melt in your mouth. We've got the perfect gifts for everyone on your list. Sip on holiday favorites like a peppermint white mocha or gingerbread chai. And don't forget, our cases are full of cookies, cinnamon rolls, scones, muffins, and more. Stop in today and taste the joy of the season at Coshocton Coffee Connection.
For Riverview here tonight up against Crooksville. Crooksville has 2 games under their belt as Riverview has 1 game as they lost up at New Philadelphia to open up the season. Want to talk to you a little bit about with my partner Chris Wallace. And Chris, this is kind of an interesting matchup. Riverview comes off the big loss. Crooksville, we believe, split over the past weekend. Beat Shenandoah, but then lost to a KIP team that really was running up and down the floor. So expectations here tonight.
Oh, boy, anytime you can get, a home opener for the Bears, it's always exciting. Got a good crowd on hand here tonight. As you mentioned, got to watch Crooksville over the weekend. Didn't watch them too specifically as we had a number of county teams in there. But, looking forward to getting this one underway here. And I think, Riverview is as well. Talking to Coach Jennings a little bit before the game, and boy, he sounds excited. And just anytime you can get on your home court, especially with the upgrades here to the Riverview Gym, just a great facility. So I tell you what, they are ready to play basketball here tonight.
Be an interesting matchup here tonight. Riverview loses a ton of seniors from a year ago, has 2 players back, but we're going to look forward to seeing this game here. We'll break away and get back after the national anthem. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It's wrap up the year savings at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton. Right now, we're giving you $3,000 minimum trade-in on your new or used vehicles, plus 0% interest on Ram 1500s, and you won't make a single payment until March. That's right. Drive today, pay later. Plus, take advantage of 1% below invoice pricing and add the rebates across every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in stock. Don't wait. These deals end at the end of the month. Wrap up your year with savings you won't find anywhere else. Only at Jeff Drennan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And remember, shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home. Riverview care right here at home. And welcome back to Riverview High School. We're now going to get to the starting lineups first for Crooksville. Got a 5'10 senior wearing number 2, Kyson Riggs. A 6'2 junior wearing number 3, Drew Horn. A 6'3 senior wearing number 13, Parker Addington. A 6'5 junior wearing number 23, Hodge Taylor. And a 6'2 junior wearing number 32, Bryden Hall. Now taking a look for the home team in tonight's contest, the Riverview Black Bears. Got a 6'2 junior wearing number 0, Cameron Fitch. A 6' senior wearing number 4, Parker Andrews. And a 6'4 senior wearing number 5, Carter Wesney. And a 5'7 senior wearing number 23, Reed Johnson. And a 6'5 senior wearing number 30, Leighton Massey.
All right, both teams being introduced, and we should be getting ready to get this underway. First time seeing Riverview here this evening, and looking forward to seeing what the Bears have to offer for the new season. Obviously, Leighton Massey and Carter Wesney are going to be the keys in this thing for Riverview.
Absolutely, always interesting to get the first game under the way, see some new faces that you maybe didn't see on the varsity floor last year. So absolutely looking forward to see how the guys have progressed and getting ready for this season.
All right, both teams have hit the floor. Judd Baker, the lead official, will be tossing the ball up here momentarily. Everybody's set. Explaining which way they're going. I think they probably should know that by now.
I hope.
Here we go, underway again. They tip forward to Wesney, attacks and has it stripped a little bit. Backs out Massey from way downtown, off the rim, no good. Battled inside, rebound comes down to number 23, Hodge Taylor. Quickly across the timeline comes Crooksville. Taylor has it, works into the corner, and almost a foul there. And they're going to say this time there was a foul. And picking up that personal foul will be Carter Wesney, his first, team's first. So underneath the basket, triggering in will be Kyson Riggs for Crooksville. Looking, goes into the corner with the basketball. Addington dumps it down low, trying to force in, blocked nicely by Massey. Missing that shot was Bryden Hall. Quickly the other way, dumps it down low. Layup is no good. Massey tried for the follow-up dunk, couldn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Crooksville. With the basketball's Horn, dumps it into the corner to Addington. Addington looking, dumps it down low again, the low up fake. Go inside, laying in the first basket goes to Hodge Taylor, and it's 2-0 Crooksville. Wesney will slowly bring it across for Riverview, working down, penetrates, gives it out. Thinking about the shot from deep was Fitch. That's no good. Massey follows, missed it, no good. Rebound comes down to Addington. Addington gives it off, and with the basketball be Taylor, hands it to the point guard, Kyson Riggs. Riggs into the corner, penetration all the way across. There's going to be a triple. That's going to be good and a foul. Hitting that 3 ball, looks like it's Parker Addington. Basket's going to be good. And that'll make it 5-0. That scoreboard's kind of out of whack for right now, I believe. Free throw's good. So 4-point play. And I have it 6-0. Scoreboard has it 4-2. With the basketball out front's Riverview. Handling it out front will be Chase Wright. Wright works left side. With the ball penetrating is going to be Reed Johnson. Throws up a shot, no good. Massey tries to tip it in, but can't. And rebound comes down to Reed Johnson. And there's a tie up underneath, and they're going to call a... I think they're going to call foul.
Yeah, I think they did call foul on Crooksville on the
That'll
tie-up.
be, yep, Parker Addington will pick up the foul. So Riverview basketball trailing 6-0 with 6:13 to play here in the opening quarter.
All right, getting the book squared away on that 4-point play, who the foul was on. Now we're ready to go.
I believe it was on was it on Wesley?
They said 0.
0, Cam Fitch. Okay, now we're playing with the basketball for Riverview's. Chase Wright dumps it down low this time, and laying it in will be Massey. So Leighton Massey gets the first basket for the Bears, makes it 6-2 with 6 minutes to play. Quickly the other way, out front with the basketball, Riggs. Riggs dumps it in the corner, a little penetration move, but in trouble now, trying to get it down low. They do, they throw it away, turnover. And coming up with the steal is Wesney. Wesney brings it across the timeline, goes into the left wing, penetrating down low is Wright, throws up a shot, no good. Ball rebounded by Riggs. Riggs brings it himself. Riggs into the corner. There's a 3 ball from deep, and it's good again. And hitting that triple is going to be Addington. He's got a pair of triples and a free throw. Now 9-2 here early, 5:29 to play in the opening quarter. Wesney has the basketball. He slowly brings it across for Riverview, working towards the left wing. Gives it up to number 23, Reed Johnson. Johnson looking, goes left wing. Massey waiting on the right side. Now they get it right back. Attempt to look at the 3, but doesn't take it. Wesney dribbles out of trouble. Skip pass, working it nicely around the ring. With the ball on the right side, Reed Johnson. Gives it up to Massey. Gets back to Johnson. Ball stripped and stolen away momentarily, but they couldn't control it, so the ball remained with Riverview. Bears have it on the far sideline.
I believe Crooksville in a 2-3 zone, Riverview trying to figure out what kind of offense they want to run.
Ball goes all the way out front to Wesney near the timeline. He'll set the offense. Massey quick move, but cut off. Gave the basketball up to Wright. Wright penetrates down, loses control of it, but comes up to number 0, that's Fitch. There's a shot from the wing, in and out, no good by Wesney, and rebound to Addington. Quickly the other way. Another 3 ball on the way, and another 3 ball hit by Parker Addington, and Addington with 3 triples early. 4:28 to go, the score now 12-2, and Riverview wants a timeout. It'll be a 30, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud sponsor of our player of the game. You get player will get a cheeseburger and onion rings courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village. Outstanding start for Crooksville with that shooting.
Most certainly, Parker Addington, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Of course, he hit that free throw on that 4-point play. It might have been the first 4-point play we've got to see this year yet, but always a good thing there. But yeah, absolutely, for Riverview, you need to keep an eye on Parker Addington. Again, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You know, they have that Hodge Taylor, the only other player to score, number 23. But right now, just playing really good basketball. Riverview's had some nice opportunities. Massey's missed a couple shots inside. But now they're going to change things up a little bit. Brody Johnson is now in. With the ball on the right wing is going to be Chase Wright. Wright dribbling out front, looking. Skip pass all the way to Wesney on the right wing. Penetrates inside, puts the shot up, and that's going to be a foul. Picking up that personal foul will be Bryden Hall. And heading to the free throw line will be Carter Wesney. First trip to the line for Wesney. 12-2 our score, 4:13 to play in the opening quarter. First throw on the rim and in for Wesney. I think early on, Wesney and Massey are going to have to really be the guys that score the basketball. That's in and out, no good. But following up, getting the shot blocked was Fitch. Ball comes up, and let's see. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. The ball will stay with Crooksville. 12-3, 4:06 to play here in the opening quarter. With the basketball, Kyson Riggs will bring it across for the Ceramics. Works left side, off the dribble. Now about front it goes to Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Riggs. Riggs has the basketball, goes in the corner to Addington. Just working the perimeter, now trying to get downhill. Little floater on the way. It went in, but I think there's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, I believe it was Carter Wesney kind of tried to give him a little hook around as he kind of went by him and called that on the floor, so they'll have it on their baseline.
So that's his second personal foul, and that's going to get Brogan Shrimplin up. So Shrimplin's going to come in for Wesney. Also checking in will be number 33, Caleb Klein. Klein in. And now we're ready to go. Dumps it down low, getting a nice little shot. It is missing, and it's in close was Hall. Rebound comes down to Riverview. Johnson will bring it across the timeline to Massey on the high on the right side. Leighton Massey with a couple dribbles. Hands it off. Working to the right side. There's Johnson for three. That's going to be no good. Rebound batted around and comes down to Riggs. Riggs comes out for Crooksville. Now a little hesitation. They're going to get him for carrying the ball. And I've noticed this season thus far, a lot more people, they're calling a lot more of that carrying the ball than they had in the past. I wonder if that's a point of emphasis.
Yeah, I think so. It seems like just about everybody's kind of gotten lazy with it. So kind of a, as you mentioned, emphasis this season.
With the basketball, Chase Wright works left side to Johnson. Johnson looking for Massey high outside. Massey penetrates and almost throws it away. It was deflected out of bounds by Parker Addington. So it'll be Riverview basketball with 3:08 to play in the opening quarter, 12-3. Crooksville with the early lead. Looking, goes all the way out front with the basketball is Brody Johnson. Johnson left wing to Chase Wright. Wright dribbles, skip past all the way across to Shrimplin. Shrimplin's going to take a shot. That's going to be no good. Ball batted around. And it comes up to Brody Johnson, gives it up to Chase Wright, dumps it down inside to Massey. Turnaround shot, and he's going to be fouled by number 23, Hodge Taylor.
I believe they're going to get Seth Jones for the foul.
So they changed it up to Seth Jones, number 11. He'll pick up the foul, just checked in. So Leighton Massey will be at the line to shoot two.
First free throws of the night from Massey.
12-3 and 12-4. Massey now with 3 points. Massey taking his time. Has the multicolored shoes on this season. He misses that free throw. Rebound comes down to Hodge Taylor. Taylor gets it quickly up to Riggs. Riggs into the corner. Dumps it down low. Scooping in and drawing the foul is going to be Hodge Taylor. And
looks like they're going to get Caleb Klein with the foul.
That'll be number 33. Caleb Klein picks it up, and it'll be 2 shots coming for Taylor.
Caleb Klein and Leighton Massey both went for the shot block. Massey's looked clean, but I think Klein got a little bit of body.
First throw is good for Taylor. He has 3. 13-4 the score. Taylor giving it a couple bounces. In and out, no good. Rebound comes up to Massey. Massey gives it up to Reed Johnson. Brings it across to Chase Wright. Wright dribbles to the left wing, backs it out. Wright, ball deflected, but comes up to Brody Johnson into the corner. Wide open look for Shrimplin on the rim, no good. Bat around, Massey grabs it, puts it up, missed it. Rebound inside, ball shop's blocked. But Shrimplin grabs the rebound, and we've got a jump ball call. So a couple offensive opportunities inside by Riverview, just not able to convert. Jump ball will give the ball to Crooksville. They'll have it with 2:20 to play here in the opening quarter. 13-4, Crooksville with the early lead. Kyson Riggs slowly brings it up. There's a long triple. That's going to be banked in by Addington. He's got 4 triples here in the first quarter, 16-4. Left side, Johnson. Johnson picks it up in trouble. Now gives it all the way over to Brogan Shrimplin. Shrimplin to Massey. Backdoor cut and wasn't looking, and the ball's picked off. Heading the other way is going to be Crooksville. Addington has it. Stops. Thought about it. He's going to put one up and hits it again. Unbelievable, and he's fouled.
Wow.
He is on fire.
Boy, to say the least, this could be his second 4-point play in this first quarter.
5 triples plus a free throw. It's now 19-4. And Riverview wants a timeout, and I believe, let's see what it's going to be, a full timeout. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. It seems like you hear more about deer accidents every day. If you have an accident with a deer or any other collision, come see us at Coshocton Collision Center. We put you, the customer, first by using the newest environmental-friendly paint products from PPG to preserve our environment. We complete repairs as promised, and we guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson Carpet and Furniture, or give us a call at 623-7347.
Tonight's player of the game. Receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. And I'll tell you, Chris, we're seeing a shooting display by Parker Addington here early on.
Oh, we certainly are. 5 of 5 from beyond the arc just in this first quarter. Still have 1:49 left in this first quarter. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line, trying to make it 2 of 2 on this next one, but he converts this. This would be 2 4-point plays here in this first quarter by Parker Addington.
So he's at the line. His free throw's on the way. Got it. So he continues his fine evening. It's now 20-4 with 1:46 to play here in the opening quarter. Trying to push down Chase Wright, gives it up to Shrimplin, penetrates, little jumper is going to be no good. Rebound inside, put back up and in. I believe by number 33, that would be Caleb Klein. So a big basket there for Riverview, offensive rebound into the corner with the basketball out front. It's going to be Riggs. Riggs hands it off to Addington, thought about it, and turns it over. Nice defensive effort by Riverview. That's Isaac Kiliani coming up with a steal. Now there's a long three, and going to be hitting that three is going to be Chase Wright from downtown. So Riverview trying to answer back here. It's 20-9 with 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Riggs slowly brings it across. Here goes crossing over. Gets it back. Riggs is going to take a high shot. That's no good. Following up and laying it in is going to be Hodge Taylor. Grabbed the rebound and put it back in, making it 22-9 with 44 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Chase Wright with the basketball, left side to Massey. He's going to try to get downhill. Little reverse layup's no good. Ball battled around. Klein grabs the rebound. And we've got a jump ball, and I think it'll stay with Riverview this time. Getting in for it'll be Cam Fitch will get back. And Brogan Shrimplin will take a break. So Riverview has it underneath their basket, looking. Dumps it all the way out front, back into the corner. There's a 3-ball from the wing. Bounces up high, no good. Massey trying to get to it, couldn't, and goes out of bounds. Chase Wright missed the shot. So the ball will go over to Crooksville with 27 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Let's see what Crooksville does with it. See if they play it down or keep attacking. Riggs slowly across the timeline, gives it up to Hodge. Hodge looking, out front it goes, just around trying to penetrate inside, dumps it down low. That's going to be a travel. Turnover number 4 for Crooksville with 12 seconds to go. And Wesney will get back for offensive purposes. And coming out will be Kiliani. Checking in will be Bryden Hall will get back for Crooksville. Wesney slowly bringing it across, gives it over to the right side. Let's see what they do here. They'll have to go quickly. Dumps it over. Wesney steps into a 3-ball and buries it. Nice call by Riverview, and hitting a big 3-ball there was Carter Wesney, and after 1 quarter of play, it's Crooksville 22, Riverview 12. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
22-12 as we get ready to start period number 2 from Riverview. It will be Crooksville basketball. Triggering in will be Drew Horn, and we're underway. Kyson Riggs has it out front for Crooksville. Taking his time, working over the offense, gives it up on the left wing. Crossing over Addington, steps back for another triple. This time misses badly to the left. Rebound comes down to Wesney, skips it up quickly. With the basketball for Riverview is Cam Fitch. Now they give it up high, looking at the foul line. The ball's deflected. Now Fitch gets it back. Now looking, dumps it into the corner. Thought about the shot. Back out front it goes to Chase Wright. Wright off the dribble. Penetrates, skip pass over. And still dribbling the basketball and into a lot of trouble and turns it over. Turning that basketball over and then heading down and scoring the hoop is going to be Kyson Riggs. He gets his first basket of the night, makes it 24-12. Turnover by Cam Fitch with the basketball. Wesney off the dribble, picks it up, looking, now gets it out front. Chase Wright dribbles all the way over the right side, back out to Wesney, top of the key, left wing. With the ball's going to be Fitch. Fitch looking. Now he'll dribble out. Gives it all the way over to Wesney. Wesney looking inside to Massey, but can't get it there. Now a little give and go. Dumps it down low. Massey penetrates, puts it up in, and is fouled. Leighton Massey with 5 points. Nice little bounce pass by Caleb Klein. And at the line, Leighton Massey.
Massey, 1 of 2 from the free throw line here this evening. I tell you what, this zone for Crooksville has really presented a little bit of trouble. They really blocked the lane pretty good. Now you can tell that's where Riverview really wants to get the ball.
24-14, free throw's no good. Rebound is run down the head of the pack. Trying to get down in, they give it back up, but deflected nicely out of bounds by Klein as they had some numbers, but couldn't convert. Checking in will be Grayson Houck for Crooksville. Triggering in, Parker Addington. Looking, gives it up out front. They'll reset the offense. A little bounce pass inside. Little runner is no good. Shot missed by Drew Horn. Rebound Leighton Massey. Massey hands it off to Wesney. Wesney down into the corner. And got away with a travel there. Moved those pivot feet, but they get the basketball, trying to force it inside, and they step on the inline. Be a turnover. Riverview there, 4th. Reed Johnson with that turnover all the way out front with the basketball. Bryden Hall he brings it himself. Now in trouble. Dumps it in, it's stolen away. Man, we've got a foul. Coming up with that steal for Riverview, Chase Wright.
Great steal by Chase Wright. Kind of away with a double dribble.
5 turnovers now for Crooksville, and it'll be Riverview basketball. Checking in for Riverview, Kiliani will get back, and Klein will come out. Wesney has the ball, gives it up, put the ball outside, Chase right, looking, now gives up, nice give and go, right, skip pass all the way across, thought about the shot, but didn't take it, gives it out front, right has it, left wing, looking inside's going to be Johnson. Now into the corner, Wesney penetrates, little fade away from the baseline's no good. Rebound comes down to Riggs. He brings it himself with numbers. Now he'll back it up. Ball stripped and stolen by Johnson. He takes it up and lays it in. Reed Johnson with the steal and the basket, and it's now 24-16. Quickly the other way with the basketball into the corner. Back out front to Riggs. Riggs dribbles out now the double team, in trouble. Steps through, gives the basketball up to Jones. And the double teams bothered Crooksville, and they'll get a 30-second timeout. And we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
It'll be Crooksville basketball on the far sideline. 24-16, Crooksville leading with 5:09 to play in the first half. Gets into the court, Addington, penetrates baseline, now gets it back out front. There's a 3-ball from the wing, that's going to be no good. Massey rebounds. Shot was missed by Drew Horn. And with the basketball is Wesney on the right wing, penetrates down inside, stops, little fadeaway and shot short. Rebound comes down to Houck. Houck brings it himself, picks up the dribble, gives it up. Into the corner goes to Riggs. Riggs dribbles. Still going baseline. We've got a blocking foul on Riverview. Be their first of the quarter. Picking up that personal foul will be Reed Johnson. Now checking back in will be Caleb Klein, and Wesney will come out. Looking. Still looking. Now they got a man open. Little jumper from the wing. Short, no good. Massey rebounds, then turned it over. Gives it up to Riggs on the far left side. He goes baseline, and he has it stripped from behind. And we've got a foul on Riggs, I believe. Yes, it is. So Riggs from Crooksville picks up the personal foul. Riverview will have it. They try to slice into this lead. 24-16 the score. With the basketball coming across the timeline is going to be Chase Wright. Wright has the ball almost stolen away. Does he get to Massey? Skips it outside. Wright has it back. Wright back to top of the key to Massey. Massey dumps it over in the corner. Wide open look for three is in and out. No good. Halfway down, spun out by Kiliani. Then we have a foul. And the foul's going to be on Seth Jones, and that's going to send Caleb Klein to the free throw line. Klein did a good job getting that ball back and getting the shot up. First free throw is no good.
Tell you what, Kiliani, boy, that when you say halfway down and back up, boy, that ball looked like it was all the way down and came right back up through. Great job by Caleb Klein. That gives him his 4th offensive rebound here in the first half, 6th of the game.
Right, Massey check out. Taking a breather.
Takes like 20 seconds, quick, 30.
And now we're ready to go as Klein missed the first throw. Second throw, that's going to be no good. Then the rebound comes down to Crooksville. Grabbing that rebound was Horn. Gives it up to Riggs into the corner, but the basketball is Jones. Penetrates, skips it out to Addington. He's going to try another three. That's going to be missed Long, and rebound comes down to Brody Johnson. Johnson skips it over to his number 23, and that's Reed Johnson. So they work the perimeter, looking inside for Wesney. Now he skips to the corner. Wesney has it, looking inside. Stops and got away with a push and a travel. Ball stripped away, and they turn it over. Head of the pack it goes. Crooksville coming down, trying to cross over inside, gives it up. Three, no good. Ball batted off the rim. Rebound comes down, missed again. Another rebound this time. Ooh.
Oh, called an offensive.
Wow. That was Hodge Taylor's going to pick up the foul after the shot was missed by Seth Jones. Taylor grabbed the rebound, missed it, went up once again, and they got picked up the personal foul.
And that's going to be the 5th foul here of the quarter. They're trying to figure out who was fouled. And I think Riverview had a substitution.
So being fouled on the play was number 23, Reed Johnson. So he'll go at the line.
And he already subbed out, so now they kind of have to Reed Johnson have to come off the bench, and they have to figure out who went in for him. The officials trying to figure out. They're putting their hands over their mouths when they're talking, so we can't read their lips. Trying to figure out what's going on. Kind of have to undo the substitution.
So we've got that straight. Now it looks like we're ready to go, and it'll be Reed Johnson shooting free throws. Has 2 points in the ball game. His first throw's good. 3 points, and getting set to check back in will be Chase Wright for Johnson if he makes this throw. 24-17. Missed that, and ball was rebounded by Kyson Riggs. Quickly the other way with the basketball, Hauk. Hauk back to Riggs. Riggs left side. Trying to set up into the corner. It goes to Taylor. Taylor takes a couple dribbles. Now skips it out. Penetration down. Little runner off the rim is good, and he's fouled. Getting that basket will be, I believe, Parker Addington. It will be Addington. Gets his first basket of the quarter. He has 19 points in the ball game.
I believe that's 3 fouls on Carter Wesney. He'll take a break. Addington perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line here, both on 4-point plays.
And it makes it 26-17 as he tries to hit the back end or the free throw, and he does. 3-point play for Addington. He has 20 points already. And it's 27-17. Back to a 10-point lead. Chase Wright dribbles to the left side. Throws up a shot. It's no good. And grabbing the rebounds, Massey has it blocked from behind. And rebounding the basketball was 23 Taylor, but then there was a tie-up, and the ball stayed with Riverview. So with the basketball will be Riverview, and Chase Wright will be the inbounder. Looking, still looking. Now goes out front. He can pick it up, and he does, and they'll bring it across the timeline. Skips it out. Chase Wright has it. Dumps to Massey. He's going to be fouled. He just stuck his arm in there and grabbed him. So it'll be 2 shots coming for Leighton Massey.
Massey 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter.
Has 5 points. Leighton Massey to shoot a pair. 2:41 to play in the opening half. First throw, front iron, no good. Shrimplin gets in. Also checking in will be number 0 back in. That's Cam Fitch. So Massey will try to split the pair. His throw this time is right through for Leighton Massey. He now has 6 points in the ball game. 27-18, 2:38 to play in the opening half. Riggs slowly brings it across. Left wing goes with the basketball. Taylor to Addington. Stops. Out front to Riggs. Riggs penetration. Trying to get inside. Now it's cut off. Skip pass out. There's going to be a 3-point shot. It's going to be no good. And Shrimplin rebound. Shot was missed by Grayson Hauk. And with the basketball, Riverview. Quickly the other way into the corner it goes, and a three ball is going to be right through. And hitting that triple is going to be number 0. That's Cam Fitch. His first basket makes it 27-21, back to a 6-point game. With the ball on the right side. Hauk looking, penetrates, skip pass back out. Addington a three ball, misses badly left this time. And rebound Leighton Massey. Massey with 140 has the basketball, gets it over to number 4, Chase Wright, all the way across. Dumps it down low. Putting the shot up and in is going to be number 33, and that's going to be Caleb Klein. He's done a nice job off the bench for Riverview, and they've cut it to 4 here with 1:25 to play in the opening half. With the basketball, trying to penetrate, and he's cut off. See if he can run it down. It's got a tie-up. Going to be a jump ball. It'll stay, I believe, with Crooksville.
It will.
So with the basketball will be Crooksville on the far sideline. Triggering in will be Drew Horn. Almost had it and picked up a foul, Brogan Shrimplin, but only the third team foul on Riverview, so it'll be side out of bounds. And once again, the inbounder will be Drew Horn. 27-23, 1:16 to play here in the opening. Ball almost stolen away. Gives it back up. Almost stolen again. Riggs has it. Out front. Crosses over, and he did lose it this time ahead of the pack. Going down Fitch. He lays it up and in. Steal and a basket for Cam Fitch. He has 5, and it's a 2-point game with 1:05 to play here in the first half. So Crooksville out front. Looking. Ball stripped again, and then comes up with a steal. It's Caleb Klein. Klein to Massey. Dumps it down low. Skip pass out. Shrimplin takes the 3 and hits it. Brogan Shrimplin buries the triple.
Ooh, got some blood out here.
And it's with 47 seconds to play. It's now Riverview leading by 1 at 28-27. So the 12-point lead has finally been dropped, and Riverview has a 1-point lead.
They're gonna play at Addington came out. Parker Addington came out. He took a shot there. He was laid on the ground. He came up, and boy, he had blood dripping off of his face. Took it, looked right at the eyebrow. It looked like, and of course those facial lacerations always bleed pretty good. And Michelle's gonna bring him right behind us here and take him to the locker room. They got to clean some blood off the ground, it looks like.
Addington, with 20 points, and that's the guy they can at least afford to lose right now. Somebody else is going to have to pick it up, and you're right, they're going to try to get as much up as they can, because I didn't see it, so but if you have to go to that many spots, there had to be a lot of blood.
They're going to have to get some spray out here, and of course the person that handles that's checking him out in the locker room. So
I think they think they're close.
Yeah, looks
28-27 is our score. Riverview with that 1-point lead, 47 seconds to play here in the half.
We'll have some coaches out there try to wipe it up. He kind of had a blood trail all the way to the locker room. Luckily, Michelle here, the trainer for Riverview, able to put some pressure on that and get him in there and see if it's going to need stitches or not, I guess.
I'll tell you what, if you've ever seen one of those things, there's always a lot more blood than the damage is. But the thing is, if it swells at all, it's very difficult to play after that. So it'll be interesting to see if he comes back in the second half or if he comes back at all.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out whether he needs stitches. Couldn't really tell. It was kind of right in his eyebrow, and it was pretty dark with blood, so not sure if that was just a small one or a couple inches. But looks like they're going to get ready to play here without grabbing any spray, so that's all right.
All right, I think Riverview's return. Now here comes Crooksville. And now now we're ready to go. It'll be Crooksville basketball with 47 seconds to play in the first half. 28-27, Riverview with a 1-point lead. Kyson Riggs will slowly bring it across the timeline. Gives it up on the right wing. Looking, still looking, trying to get it down in the low block area. Throws it outside. Taking the three, ball's going to be good. It's going to be Kyson Riggs. He hits the three and gives Crooksville the lead back at 30-28. This time walking it across is going to be Chase Wright. Wright dribbles to the right side. Now backs it all the way out. Riggs is guarding. Still dribbling, trying to penetrate, dumps it down low and turns it over. Ball comes up and they throw it up. A bad pass is stolen away. Turnover both ways. And taking the three, balls inside, getting shots as Klein grabbed the rebound. The shot was missed by Cam Fitch. Klein grabbed the rebound, missed the shot, and the rebound came down to Seth Jones, and the first half ended. So at halftime, Crooksville has a 2-point lead on Riverview at 30-28. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make. Because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's halftime, and Crooksville out in front of Riverview by a score of 30-28. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. JV game played earlier tonight. It was Riverview over Crooksville 48-19. Crooksville jumped out quickly. They led at the end of the first period 22-12, and they were led by Parker Addington, who hit 5 3-balls in the first quarter. He had 17 first quarter points. and they held a 22-12 first quarter lead. Riverview flipped the switch in the second quarter, outscoring Riverview 16-8, and that's where we stand at halftime. Crooksville with a 2-point lead at 30-28. Taking a look at the scoring leaders in the ball game. First for Crooksville, they were led in scoring by Parker Addington. As we mentioned, Addington had 20 points in the first half. He had the 5 3-pointers, a field goal, and 3 free throws for that 20 points. Only 2 other players scored. Kyson Riggs had 5 points on a triple and a field goal, and Hodge Taylor in the first quarter had 2 field goals and a free throw for 5 points. That is the 30-point total for Crooksville. For Riverview, they had balance across the board. They had no less than 7 people score, led by Leighton Massey. Massey had 6 points on a pair of field goals and a pair of free throws. 5 points from Cam Fitch on a triple and a 2-point field goal. 4 points each for Caleb Klein and Carter Wesney. Also getting involved with a 3-pointer was Chase Wright. Brogan Shrimplin also hit a 3-pointer, and Reed Johnson had a 3-point play with a basket and a free throw. That's the 28-point total for the Bears. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Crooksville on top of Riverview at the half, 30-28. 3-point land. Crooksville was 6 of 12, shooting 50%. Riverview was 4 of 13, shooting 30%. 2-point field goals. Crooksville shot 4 of 10 for 40%. Riverview was 6 of 20, shooting 30%. From the free throw line, Crooksville was 4 of 5, shooting 80%. Riverview was 4 of 10, shooting 40%. In the rebounding department, it was Riverview out-rebounding Crooksville 21-18. And turnovers, Crooksville had 9, Riverview with 7.
Well, I'll tell you what, the first quarter with that, with the shooting of Parker Addington, just opened up a big lead. But I tell you, got to give Riverview a lot of credit. They stuck with it and got back in the game.
Oh, most certainly so. Parker Addington, that first quarter, 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. Now sits 5 of 8. He did miss 3 shots in that second quarter before going out with the contusion, the bleeding there on his eyebrow. But I tell you what, it seemed like the first possession, I think it was, Leighton Massey got an offensive rebound, had a real nice putback on the second offensive possession for the Bears. I believe somebody shot a 3-ball, and Leighton Massey went up and almost had a one-handed rebound dunk. And so he was playing above the rim in the first few possessions, and then Crooksville switched it up to that 2-3 zone, really clogging the middle because they could tell that Riverview had an emphasis of wanting to go down low, especially to Leighton Massey, and really clogged that middle and presented some trouble for the Bears. And then, again, late in that second quarter, the Bears starting to hit a few threes, so they able to bounce kind of back a little bit. But I tell you what, it was a pretty big deficit. The Bears climbed their way out of it, did a great job of playing some defense, getting some turnovers, and able to score the basketball.
I'll be real interested to see if Addington comes back. I have noticed that he has not returned to the floor yet, so it could be that cut could be a little deeper or more widespread than we thought. And getting that bleeding stopped also, and then maybe I put maybe a butterfly stitch or 2 on it to keep it closed, but. Still not back, and I'll tell you what, at this stage, that'd be a huge loss for Crooksville.
Yeah, it certainly would. Parker Addington kind of carries that team, has a unique shooting form, does a great job. I believe Addington's parents went into the locker room, and the Crooksville coach went to check on him and kind of comes out shaking his head, so not quite sure what happened in there. But, yeah, that was a big loss for Crooksville with Parker Addington in there, and see what his outcome's going to be for the rest of the game. But also for the Bears, impressed with Caleb Klein. He's got 7 rebounds in this first half. Didn't get to see him play last year, so kind of a new addition here. Not quite sure his age. I guess I could look at this, and he is a senior. So doing pretty good out there, doing a great job rebounding the ball and also finishing well around the basket.
Really good golfer as well. Played on that state golf team for Riverview. So coming out for basketball after sitting a year or 2, but has done a good job in there helping with the depth that Riverview needs to have.
Absolutely. Just add some nice size there to give Leighton Massey a break, and just rebounding the basketball and finishing well around the basket. 2 great things you want from your post players.
All right, it's halftime, and Crooksville has a 2-point lead at 30-28. We'll be back and get the second half started. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
Crooksville leading Riverview by a basket at 30-28. It'll be Riverview basketball when we return to action. And
Parker Addington will not. Oh, he just came out of the locker room. They were checking him for a concussion in there, but looks like, boy, he's got a bandage on that eyebrow, and he might be ready to play.
So we'll see as things progress, as he's not in there as we speak. So Riverview with the ball, and with the basketball is Carter Wesney. Wesney dribbles out to the left side, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbling back to Wesney in the corner, looking top to Massey, and Massey turns it over. Ball comes up, little floater is going to be no good, and grabbing the rebound was Wesney. Missing that shot was Riggs. Coming the other way is Riverview out front to Wesney from way downtown. That's going to miss badly to the right, and it'll go over to Crooksville.
Well, that was deep from about the volleyball line. And Parker Addington back on the bench.
So with the basketball is going to be Crooksville. Right side it goes to Taylor. Taylor guarded out front, gives it out top. With a basketball, Hall left side to Riggs. Riggs, couple dribbles, hands it off. A little penetration move, skips into the corner, trying to get downhill, or getting downhill is Taylor. Hodge Taylor gets the first basket of the third quarter, and it's now 32-28. Wesney has it, takes it down the left side, now works inside, throws up a shot, and this time he's going to be fouled. And he will shoot two. Carter Wesney shooting two.
He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the ball game.
Has 5 points. Has 4 points, Hit a triple and has a free throw. First free throw on the way, in and out, no good. He'll try to split the pair. .6:54 to play in the third quarter. Second throw, that's good for Wesney. He has 5 in the ball game. 3-point lead for Crooksville at 32-29, .6:50 to play in the third quarter. Kyson Riggs cross timeline, left side it goes to Taylor. Looking, goes to the cutter inside, little runner, it gets the basket to go, and that's Bryden Hall, his first basket of the night. Makes it 34-29 with 6:34 to play in the third quarter. Top of the key to Wesney, skip pass over, thought about the three, didn't take it. Works it out front to right, left side to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to take the triple and buries it. Reed Johnson has 6 points, and it's 34-32. 6:16 to play in the third. With a basketball on the left side, Taylor. Taylor almost loses it, but runs it down on the right side. Now in trouble. Ball's batted out of bounds by Leighton Massey. So it'll be Crooksville ball on the far sideline. 34-32, 6:04 to play here in the third. Crooksville will inbound. doing the Hall inbounding, looking. Now he gets it in with the basketball. Is Hauk. Tried to lob pass in, but stolen away by Wesney. Wesney brings it down, tries to step through, puts shot up, missed it. Rebound comes down to Hauk. Quickly the other way is going to be Hauk. Gives it up with the ball out front's Hall. Hall dumps inside, little floater, got it to go again. So Bryden Hall with back-to-back baskets for Crooksville makes it a 4-point lead at 36-32. Heading across the timelines, Chase Wright. Wright has it, picks it up, gives it off to inside. Missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Taylor. Shot was missed by Wesney. Taylor rebounds, and he throws it away. Steal for Johnson, gives it up to Wesney. Wesney right in front of us, dribbles back and resets the offense. Dumps to Massey at the foul line. Squares up, gives it up out top, and they'll reset again. Right side it goes to Fitch. 3 ball, no good, and the ball's tipped out of bounds. Wesney missed the 3, and the ball will remain with Riverview. Wesney comes out, and checking in will be number 33, Caleb Klein, who had a good first half. So the Riverview will trigger in. Looking, dumping it down low, putting a shot up, and missing the shot was Leighton Massey, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Massey 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the ball game.
2 of 4, and he'll try to add some points here for the Bears. First throws were right through for Massey, and he gives him 7. Leads the way for Riverview. 36-33, 4:57 to play in the third, and missed the second. Rebound comes down to Hall. Hall rebounds it and brings it himself straight down the floor, hands it off. There's a long triple. That's going to be no good, but not able to run it down. Kyson Riggs missed the shot, and it goes out of bounds to Riverview. With the basketball will be Chase Wright. Wright brings it across timeline, works the left side to Fitch. Cam Fitch for the basketball to Johnson. Johnson, high post to Massey, spins into the lane, missed it, put it up and got his own rebound, put it back in. Leighton Massey to 9 points and another rebound. Now 36-35, 1-point lead for Crooksville. Left side, trying to get there, skips it into the corner. Quick move to the hoop, pass over, there's a 3 ball, got it. Knocking down that 3 ball, Seth Jones, his first basket of the night, makes it 39-35, back to a 4-point lead for Crooksville. Massey goes down, puts a shot up, it's going to be short, got his own ball back, but turned it over. Grabbing the rebound and heading the other way is Bryden Hall. Hall has it, hands it off front. Another 3 ball and another basket, this time by Seth Jones again. Back-to-back triples for him. Now all of a sudden a 7-point lead at 42-35. 3:45 to play in the third. With the basketball, Riverview. Johnson looking, now out front it goes to Fitch. Fitch, long triple, hits it. Cam Fitch from way downtown has 8 points now, cuts it back to 4 points at 42-38. 3:25 to play in the quarter. Crooksville with the basketball and Hall looking inside, now gives up, and there's Massey with the steal. He goes up and is undercut. And looks like we might have a little conflict there, but everybody's cooled down, so it'll be 2-shot foul come for Leighton Massey. Push on the play, fouls on Seth Jones.
They're gonna. I didn't see the sign for an intentional, but Mr. Crispin, the official, Leighton Massey's the only one at the free throw line. Everyone else is at half court like it's a intentional foul. And Mr. Crispin says, "What are we doing here, guys?" So I guess it's not an intentional. I didn't see the call for an intentional foul.
It kind of makes you kind of wonder if all the players think it's intentional. It must have been.
and I was writing the stat down, so I didn't even see the play.
There was some contact, inadvertent, I'd say, but So he misses the first throw. And checking in will be Brody Johnson for Reed Johnson. Massey will try to split the pair. And he missed them both. And this time on grabbing the rebounds, Hall again. Hall brings it himself. Gives it up to Riggs. Riggs has it to the right side. Working down low once again to Hall. He's in trouble. Now trying to figure out what he's going to do with it. And he turns it over. And with the basketball is Chase Wright. Wright comes down, stop. Skip pass across into the corner. Wide open Johnson. His shot's going to be short, no good. Tipped it outside, though. Came up to number 4. That is Chase Wright. Wright goes left side. There's going to be a 3 ball on the way. Banked it in.
Cameron Fitch.
Yeah, number 0, Cam Fitch got the triple. Back-to-back triples for him. He's now up to 11 points in double figures. Now 42-41 Crooksville lead. Out front, trying to get downhill, and he lays it up and in. Nice move to the hoop by Hall. He now has 6 points. And with 2:18 to play in the third, it's 44-41 Crooksville. Out front, Fitch looking, now gives it up. Johnson skip pass all the way across, and shot this time missed by Chase Wright, and we got a whistle inside, and
a jump ball.
Is that what it is?
It is.
And it looks like the ball's going to go over to Crooksville.
It's a nice rebound by Massey. Just went up, had it over his head, tried to keep it above his head, which is what you want to do, but they got the tie up.
So now a little more pressure being applied by Riverview. And bringing it across will be Briggs will have it out front. Looking now, trying to reset the offense. Goes right side with the ball is Taylor. Taylor looking inside, nothing there. Now back out to Riggs. Almost over and back, but he ran it down. Now he takes the dribble with 1:38 to play. Off the dribble, penetrates, double teams, dumps it down low, dumps it inside, gets man up and draws the foul. Nice little give and go, and heading to the free throw line will be Bryden Hall. He's had a good third quarter with 6 points. He'll be at the line to shoot a pair.
Be Hall's first trip to the line in the ball game.
1:33 to play in the third quarter, 44-41. Crooksville with the 3-point lead. Bryden Hall. First throw is on the rim and off. He'll try to split the pair. Leighton Massey will get back. And checking out of the lineup will be Cam Fitch. So at the free throw line, Bryden Hall trying to split the pair, and he does. Second one's good. Hall with 7 points now in the ball game. 4-point lead again at 45-41. A minute and a half to play here in the third. With the basketball's going to be Wright. Wright out front to Massey. Massey looking, tries to split up in third. Little shot is going to draw the foul. And Massey back to the free throw line again. He struggled a bit from the line, but he's getting there.
3 of 8 here in the game.
So he's got 2 more coming. That's the 4th personal foul on Hodge Taylor. So Leighton Massey to shoot a couple. His first throw, front iron, no good. Checking in the lineup will be Grayson Houck, and Taylor will have to take a break with those 4 fouls. Massey takes the deep breath and rattles that one home. Massey into double figures with 10 points.
And 11 rebounds.
And it's turnover. Ball goes over to Chase Wright with 1:10 to play. All the way over to Johnson. Johnson in the corner to Shrimplin. Now inside spinning. Shots blocked and comes up to follow up is good by Massey. Leighton Massey rebound basket. Shot was missed inside. Now they're trying to full court pressure and almost turns it over again. Foul going to be on Riverview's Brody Johnson, but the ball will stay with Crooksville. Riverview has got their lead, trails now. Crooksville leads by 1 at 45-44, and picking up his fourth foul is going to be Carter Wesney. And that'll get Caleb Klein off the bench real quick. So he'll check in. Wesney will come out. And it'll be Crooksville ball with a 1-point lead and 52 seconds to play here in the third. Getting the basketball in, and we've got a tie-up, jump ball. And it'll be, I believe, Riverview ball.
It will be.
And it will be another turnover for Crooksville. They're 15th in the game. Reed Johnson in, Brody Johnson out. So Riverview wants to get a good one here near the end of the third. Slowly walking across, Chase Wright. Left side it goes to Johnson. Looking. Now gives it out front to Shrimplin. Brogan Shrimplin, left side, and they just look like they're taking their time. With the basketball right to Johnson, into the corner to Shrimplin. Looks down low to Klein and missed the layup, and trying to jam it in was Massey, missed it. Klein rebound, Massey gets it again and puts it in again. Leighton Massey. Big gives Riverview their first lead at 46-45. In trouble, and they're trying to skip it out. They do. Crooksville penetrates. Riggs into the corner. 7 seconds. Riggs takes a look at the clock, dumps it down inside, and ball's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Crooksville, but only 1 second to go here. Riverview has a 1-point lead at 46-45. 46-45. Let's see if Crooksville can get a shot quickly, and he cannot, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So Riverview has taken the lead after 3 at 46-45. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This holiday season, make Coshocton Coffee Connection your sweet spot for festive cheer. From handmade cookie trays, assorted or Christmas cutouts, beautifully decorated and available in every size, to rich homemade Buckeyes that melt in your mouth. We've got the perfect gifts for everyone on your list. Sip on holiday favorites like a peppermint white mocha or gingerbread chai. And don't forget, our cases are full of cookies, cinnamon rolls, scones, muffins, and more. Stop in today and taste the joy of the season at Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Attention high school sophomores. Your future starts at Buckeye Career Center. With over 30 career and technical labs to choose from, Buckeye helps you gain real-world skills while still in high school. Whether you're into engines, healthcare, manufacturing, or construction, we have a program for you. We are now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Don't wait, spots fill fast. Apply today at buckeyecareercenter.org. We are Buckeye Proud.
Quarter about to unfold, 46-45. Riverview with a 1-point lead. Really a good quarter for Riverview. They just hung with it and managed to get that lead.
Absolutely. Really, I tell you what, Leighton Massey on the boards. Unofficially, I've got him for 14 rebounds. There's a couple of those where you get 2, 3. Sometimes it's a tip. Sometimes it's a tip dunk, going for those. But unbelievable on the boards. I'd say that's my biggest takeaway. Again, with 1 quarter to play here.
I was getting ready to ask you that same question because it did feel like he had a bunch of them.
He certainly does.
Underway here in the fourth quarter, and Kyson Riggs has it for Crooksville. Left side with the basketball. Taking their time, trying to find a shot here. Riverview has taken really the momentum away here. Inside, putting up a shot's no good by Seth Jones, and Leighton Massey with another board. He hands it off to Chase Wright, and Wright has it on the left wing. Wright out front, goes over to the right side to number 0. That is Cam Fitch. Shot is an air ball long and comes up to Kyson Riggs. Riggs with numbers, had him open and threw it away. Pass should have been probably about a second and a half earlier and had been a layup, but waited too long and then threw it way too hard. So turnover for Crooksville would be number 16. Riverview has 9. So here comes Riverview and Chase Wright. Wright dribbles across the timeline. Looking the left side, now goes to the post area. Putting it up and in, I believe, was Caleb Klein. And he has 6 points in the ball game. Now a 3-point lead at 48-45. Working out front with the basketball is going to be dumping it down low, trying to work his way in. Shot is blocked by Klein, and missing that shot was Hall. Now Riverview with a 3-point lead, and let's see if they try to run a little clock right here. Working outside, Johnson has it. Works it to Massey, going low inside. The ball is deflected out of bounds. Who's going to have it?
I think the Crooksville ball. I think Caleb Klein tried to dive for it and was unable to get it.
All right, so that'll be a turnover. It'll be number 10 for Riverview. Now Crooksville has it. Now with the basketball, slowly will be Seth Jones. Gives it back up to Hall. Bryden Hall brings it himself. And tries to get downhill. Picks up the ball, skip pass into the corner, and they're going to let it go. And they're going to say Crooksville wants a tip. Let's see if they overturn this, because I think it was tipped.
Yep.
Okay, so they will. Yeah, the backside official saw it, and they did change the play. So Crooksville have it on the far sideline. Dumps it down low. Little spin move, missed the layup, was number 23, Taylor. And quickly heading the other way is going to be Fitch. Fitch out front. Skip pass out front. With the basketball is Johnson. Right side it goes to Chase Wright. Wright off the dribble, gives to Massey. Massey over to Wright. Wright thought about it. Now trying to penetrate. Skip pass across. 3 ball on the way is no good, and rebound comes down to Jones. Quickly the other way is going to be Riggs. Riggs has it. Backs it all the way out to Jones. He's going to take a 3 ball, and he hits it. Seth Jones has 3 triples here in the second half, and we're tied at 48 with 5:30 to play in the ball game. With the basketball, Johnson. Johnson out front. Gives it the foul line to Massey. Skip pass across to Fitch. Fitch trying to get downhill. Picks up his dribble to Massey. Massey off the dribble, loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds to Crooksville. Turnover for Riverview, their 11th. And the basketball to Crooksville, tied at 48. Slowly this time, Kyson Riggs will bring it across the timeline. Riggs looking. Now they try to give and go. Ball is deflected. Let's see who they give it to. This time they're going to give it to Riverview. Turnover. So checking in will be Carter Wesney. Coming out will be number 23, Reed Johnson. So with the basketball, Riverview tied, and Chase Wright slowly brings it across, under 5 to play. Gives it up inside. And laying it up and in, I believe number 33 is Caleb Klein. 8 points. He's giving him a lift off the bench. 4:45 to play. 2-point lead for Riverview. Jones has it. Dumps it into the corner. Looking. Back out front with the basketball. Seth Jones. Out front it goes to Kyson Riggs. Riggs trying to set something up. Penetrates. Dumps it out. Ball's kicked by Massey. That's all those soccer skills right there.
Well, kept it from a 3-pointer, so nicely done with those feet.
So to be Bryden Hall will be the trigger man. Hall triggering. Dumps it down inside to Jones. It's been moved, basket by Taylor. He's got 9 points, and we're tied again at 50 as we approach the halfway point here of the fourth quarter. With the basketball is going to be skip pass across. There's a 3 ball. That's going to be short, no good. Ball on the deck, run down by Wesney. Wesney gets it back out to Chase Wright. Wright gives to Massey. Massey trying to get downhill. Stops, goes back out front. Ball almost stolen away. Wesney has it. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound comes down. A lot of contact, but Addington coming down with it is Taylor, and Crooksville has it with 3:45 to play. 50-50. Crooksville in trouble. Down again over the back. No call, but he runs it down. Now we have a whistle, and they're going to have a timeout. So Crooksville wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 50-50. I tell you, here in the last quarter, a lot of contact with not a lot of calls.
Yeah, kind of letting them play a little bit. It's just fun to watch. Again, you got some great post players on both teams, just kind of battling it out down low. And I tell you what, I think most impressed with the way Leighton Massey goes after those rebounds. I'm telling you, that ball goes up. You better watch out because he is going for it. And Caleb Klein doing a great job. I've got Caleb Klein for 9 rebounds. And as you mentioned, 8 points.
So he's off the bench. He's really giving him a big lift here in this ball game.
And right now you've got him and Leighton Massey in together, and they're pretty good in the post area.
A lot of size on the floor right now for Riverview. If you take a look across the board, with Wesney about 6'3", 6'4", Massey 6'4", 6'5", and Klein, big kid too. All right, Riggs will be the inbounder. Trying to get it in, they do. Trying to penetrate, inside low, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Wesney. Shot missed by Taylor. Out front Riverview, under 4 to play. Out, and Wesney has it out the top of the key. All the way over into the corner. With the basketball, trying to skip pass over, comes to Fitch. Fitch has it deflected away and comes up to Hodge Taylor. Taylor gives it up to Hall. Hall out front, they're going to try another 3-ball. That's going to be off, and Massey gobbles up the rebound. Shot was missed by Seth Jones. Quickly the other way. Now Riverview wants a timeout. And we'll stay here again with 2:59 to play. Score is tied at 50. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 50-50. Now a game and you'll see who can get that next basket and get control of this game.
Absolutely. It's interesting to watch who wants to slow the tempo down, who wants to push the tempo, and I tell you, when that ball gets in the lane or inside that 3-point area, it just seems like everybody's really just going for it and kind of collapses. So that perimeter shot has been open, and I tell you, Seth Jones 3 of 4 from beyond the arc for Crooksville, all here in the second half, and he's done a great job shooting the basketball, and never know who's going to make those shots.
All right, 50-50, and here we go. And with the ball's Carter Wesney, under 3 to play here in the ball game. Wesney out front, dribbles, tries to get downhill, picks it up, skip past there. There's going to be a 3-ball from the wing. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Taylor, and I believe they're calling for a travel.
They did.
All right, so that would be a turnover, number 18 for Crooksville. So Riverview will have it. Triggering in, and they get it all the way out front. And it's with the basketball's Cam Fitch. Fitch gives it up to number 4, Chase Wright. Right off the dribble. Trying to get down there, loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds to Crooksville.
Got tripped up and ended up on the ground. No call.
No call.
A lot of contact.
So with the basketball will be Crooksville, tied at 50, 2:30 to play. Slowly across is Kyson Riggs. Riggs goes right side, almost stolen away by Leighton Massey. Showing a little of that soccer skills with that basketball.
He's done that 3 times tonight. That's pretty intriguing.
Inside it goes with the basketball's Taylor. Taylor back out front with the ball, Hall. Little runner, and we got a blocking foul on somebody. Who is it getting up slowly? Massey. I think it's only like his second. I can't remember him having a bunch. Let's wait until they bring it up.
That's his first.
It is his first, so that'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Bryden Hall has 1 free throw. I'm not sure of 1 for 2 or
1 of 2.
Okay, at the line. For the lead, missed it. We'll try to get the lead with a second one. 50-50, 2:18 to play. Second throw on the way. That one's good. So Hall with 8 points in the ball game. 51-50 lead for Crooksville. With the ball high on the left side, it's going to be number 4, Wright. Wright gives it up to Cam Fitch. Fitch holding it, looking over to Wesney. Wesney off the dribble, dumps it to Massey at the foul line. Massey looking, letting traffic clear. Now dumps it over. Fitch steps into a 3-ball. That's going to be high, no good. Rebound inside. Came up to number 33. That's Caleb Klein, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Caleb Klein's 6th offensive rebound here in the ball game. He will head to the line where he's 0 for 2.
So Klein shooting a pair. 51-50. Crooksville leads. Riverview trying to get right back there. Getting ready to check in for Riverview will be Reed Johnson. He'll check in after the first free throw. And fouling out of the ball game, I believe, number 23, Hodge Taylor. That'll be a big loss for them, especially in the defensive rebounding positions. So Caleb Klein will try 2 free throws, try to put him in the lead. His first one banks it in.
Oh, boy. The bank is open.
So he has 9 points. Hey, nobody will know tomorrow morning when they see the score whether it banked it in or not.
I got it for 10 rebounds as well.
So 51-51 our score. Second throw, that rattled in too. So Caleb Klein got them both. Double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Down 1, 52-51. Crooksville gives it up to Riggs. Riggs looking, backs it out. Hands it off to Hall. Hall dribbles to the right side. Taking their time here. Dumps it down. It's stolen away by Massey. Let's see what he does with this one. And he's fouled from behind. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, he went up for it looked like it was going to be a dunk. There was some pressure. Then it wasn't a dunk. But he landed all the way on his hip. Oh, that looked painful.
So he'll be at the line to shoot a pair. So now Riverview with that steal, another turnover for Crooksville. I believe that's 20 or 19.
19. Massey 4 of 10 from the free throw line.
So Leighton Massey, big night, has 14 points along with 1 million rebounds. And let's see what he does here. Back iron, no good. A lot of time with shooting free throws, a lot of it's in your head. You've got to get that under control because normally he's a good free throw shooter.
Amen to that. Free throws can be tough.
52-51, Bears lead by 1. Massey will try to extend it to 2 with 1:27 to play. Throw in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Jones. And the ball is almost stolen. It is stolen away by Massey.
Oh, I think he stepped on the line on the...
And almost a steal by Leighton Massey. After missing those free throws, he still made a great play defensively, but now we have a timeout by Crooksville. Full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
52-51. Riverview 1-point lead. Crooksville with the basketball when we resume play.
Yeah, it was a great hustle by Leighton Massey. Had the turnover, but just had a foot on that sideline. But I tell you what, again, great hustle after missing the 2 free throws. Boy, and I'm almost limping thinking about him coming down and landing all the way just straight on that hip. Boy, that sounds painful, but good effort as well. And so Crooksville again down by 1, and we'll see what they draw up here. I'm sure the Bears will probably continue some full court, 3/4 court pressure.
All right, let's see what they do. Riverview's hit the floor. Crooksville still talking.
So we saw this the other night in the FCA tournament, and those officials weren't playing any games. They put that ball on the ground and started counting. Looks like they're going to give him some time to come out here.
So let's see what they do here. To be inbounded by Crooksville. They're bringing everybody up. Coach Jennings has his basically hanging back a little bit. Why to get it ahead? No numbers, and I think we got a hold, but still, they're nowhere near close to shooting free throws.
Second team foul on the Bears in the quarter.
So picking up that personal foul was Shrimplin, his second, team second. So it'll be Crooksville ball on the far sideline with 1:19 to play. They get it in to Riggs. Riggs left side. Jones will give and go inside, and he walked. So turned over. He got the ball caught on his hip and turned it over. That's 20 turnovers for Crooksville. Now Riverview has it. 1 point lead with still plenty of time, 1:13. With the basketball, Chase right across the timeline, works right side, picks it up, dumps it into the corner. In low to Massey. Massey skips it back out, and they're going to run a little clock. Fitch out front, gives it up to Johnson. Left side it goes, just under his Chase right holding it. Right into the corner, we're under a minute. Massey, and he's going to be fouled, I believe, but that's only the third team foul, so it'll be side out of bounds. So with the basketball triggering in will be Chase Wright. Right with Riverview. They lead by 1 with 47 seconds to play. Still not in. They get it down low block. With the basketball, skips it all the way out front. Chase Wright gives it up to Wesney. Wesney backs it out. Left side to Johnson into the corner. Picks it up to Wesney. Wesney tried to score the basketball, and foul's called. Let's see if it's a shooting foul. It'll be shooting 2. 52-51. Wesney at the free throw line.
30 seconds left. Wesney 2 of 4 from the line.
His first throw's good. Big free throw there for Wesney. He has 6 points. 2 point lead. He can stretch it to 3. 30 seconds to play. Wesney's second one is good. Hits them both. So score is 54-51. Riverview with a 3 point lead. 30 seconds to go. We have a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Riverview and Crooksville in a good one here tonight. Riverview leads by 3 at 54-51 here late in the fourth quarter. I believe 31 seconds maybe to go. So interesting situation. Let's see what Crooksville dials up.
Yeah, I believe it's 30.9 seconds if I'm not mistaken. But, Crooksville done a great job of shooting the 3 ball here this evening. Of course, Parker Addington, out of the game with potentially a concussion and the laceration there to his eyebrow. But Seth Jones, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. Kyson Riggs, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. And so it'll be interesting to see what the Ceramics draw up here. Riverview's hit the court. Ceramics still in the huddle. 30.9 seconds remaining in this game.
All right, we're just about ready to get it going here. To Chris's point, tonight 9 made threes by Crooksville. Not wanting the full court pressure. You can defend, but don't get up there. Don't need to pick up any fouls. 25 seconds to play. 3 point lead. Works it into the corner. With the basketball is Horn. Still dribbling. He just has to bounce it off the defender's leg. So now down to 16 seconds. So See what they can dial up here. I know they obviously want to get the three-point shot, but now we have a whistle and a timeout again. It'll be a full timeout. This time it's Riverview has the lead at 54-51. We'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
3-point lead for Riverview, and we're getting down there. It'll be interesting to see what Crooksville dials up. I know they want to get that 3-point shot, and Riverview doing a good job of defending the perimeter.
You're exactly right. Seth Jones, they had a play set up for Seth Jones. Again, 30 seconds left on the clock on the last possession. Crooksville just kind of walked it up the court real slow, kind of nonchalant, but the play was set up for Seth Jones. But I tell you, Chase Wright did a great job playing defense, kind of jumped through the screen. Riverview is switching everything defensively, I've heard Coach Jennings say. So they did a great job on that, but they're going to have it on their own baseline, so we'll see.
All right, 16.7 seconds to go. 54-51, 3-point lead for Riverview. And they have the ball, they dump it down low, and Massey comes up with a deflection in the steal, and Riverview will be shooting free throw. Yes, they will be shooting free throws. That's their fifth. So Carter Wesney will shoot the free throws. So Wesney could pretty well put this away with 13.9 seconds to go if he can hit one of these two throws.
He is 4 of 6 from the line in the ball game.
So big play for Leighton Massey in the front, no good. So Massey came up with a big steal for Riverview. He's done a little bit of everything here tonight for the Bears. Trying to split the pair will be Carter Wesney, and he does. 4-point lead. Wesney with 8 in the ball game. It's now 55-51, and Riverview, I believe, wants a timeout. It'll be another full timeout, so we'll break away again. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Einello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Einell Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Einell Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
All right. 55-51, 2-possession lead now for Riverview, 13.9 seconds, I believe, left in the ball game. And now Crooksville has to go fast. They have to go full length, get a basket. I believe they do have one timeout remaining.
They do. Their plan was if Riverview didn't call that timeout after that made free throw, they were going to get it to half court and call a timeout so they could kind of draw something up in a half court set. Doubt that's the plan now with 13.9 left. And again, down by 4, so my guess is they'll probably want to go quick. Looks like Riverview have maybe three-quarter court, just some token pressure just to not let them bring it all the way up the court themselves.
Now they get it in. Now they have to go quick. Here comes Riggs. Riggs up, stops. He's going to let a long one go. That's going to hit the top of the backboard, and I think it hit the guide wire. If it did, that'll be a ball to Riverview. It is. So Riverview has it with 7.9 seconds and a 4-point lead. Riggs missed the shot badly, really not a good shot under the circumstances, but needed to get on there quickly. Full court pressure, they get it in. Wide open is Johnson. Johnson backs it out, and he's fouled with 5 seconds to play. So shooting free throws for Riverview is going to be Reed Johnson, has 6 points in the ball game.
1 of 2 from the line in the ball game.
This has not been a really good free throw shooting night for the Bears, but they've made enough of them. That's back iron, no good.
They sure have gotten to the free throw line. That's a good thing.
They have that. So 5 seconds to go, and that one's good by Johnson. And he has 7 points. Now they just getting away. Don't have to do anything. Throws it up at the buzzer, and that's, well, the game's going to go to Riverview. They still have to inbound it.
Got .3 the way it hit out of bounds.
So just getting it in. That's the ball game, and Riverview has come from behind to defeat Crooksville here this evening, 56-51. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This holiday season, make Coshocton Coffee Connection your sweet spot for festive cheer. From handmade cookie trays, assorted or Christmas cutouts, beautifully decorated and available in every size, to rich homemade Buckeyes that melt in your mouth. We've got the perfect gifts for everyone on your list. Sip on holiday favorites like a peppermint white mocha or gingerbread chai. And don't forget, our cases are full of cookies, cinnamon rolls, scones, muffins, and more. Stop in today and taste the joy of the season at Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It's wrap up the year savings at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton. Right now, we're giving you $3,000 minimum trade-in on your new or used vehicles, plus 0% interest on Ram 1500s, and you won't make a single payment until March. That's right. Drive today, pay later. Plus, take advantage of 1% below invoice pricing and add the rebates across every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in stock. Don't wait. These deals end at the end of the month. Wrap up your year with savings you won't find anywhere else. Only at Jeff Drennan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And remember, shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Riverview evens their record at 1-1 as they come from behind to defeat Crooksville here this evening by a score of 56-51. Crooksville led 22-12 at the end of the first period. Riverview cut into that, and it was a 30-28 game at the half. Riverview took the lead after 3 at 46-45, and Riverview closed it out with some late free throws to win it here this evening, 56-51. Taking a look at scoring leaders in the ballgame. First for Crooksville, they were led in scoring by Parker Addington, who only played a half, had a cut over his eye, and did not return. He did return to the bench, but did not return to play. He ended up with 20 points tonight. He had 5 3-pointers, 1 2-pointer, and 2 free throws for that 20-point total. Rounding out the scoring, Hodge Taylor had 9 points in the ballgame, Seth Jones 9. Bryden Hall finished with 8 points. Kyson Riggs had 5. That is the 51-point total for Crooksville. For Riverview, they were led by senior Leighton Massey. Massey with 14 points in the ball game. He had 6 field goals and had 5 field goals and 4 free throws for 14 points. Also a ton of rebounds that Chris will tell you about later. Also in double figures, Cam Fitch. He had 11 points on 3 triples and a field goal for his 11. Caleb Klein off the bench, also a nice job for that young man. He finished with 10 points, had 4 field goals, 2 free throws for that 10-point total. Also, I believe, had 10 rebounds, so had himself a double-double night as well. Carter Wesney just missed double figures with 8 points, 7 points for Reed Johnson, 3 points from Brogan Shrimplin and Chase Wright. That is the 56 total for Riverview. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Riverview a winner over Crooksville 56-51. 3-point land. Crooksville 9 of 19, shooting 47%. Riverview was 7 of 25, shooting 28%. 2-point field goals. Crooksville was 9 of 20, shooting 45%. Riverview was 11 of 34, shooting 32%. From the free throw line, Crooksville 6 of 9, shooting 66%. Riverview was 13 of 28, shooting 46%. In the rebounding department, it was Riverview out-rebounding Crooksville 38-30, and turnovers, Crooksville had 21, Riverview with 13. Taking a look at some individual rebounders in the ballgame. First for Crooksville, leading the way with 10 big rebounds was Hodge Taylor. Next up was Kyson Riggs with 5 rebounds. Taking a look at Riverview, 16 big rebounds unofficially for Leighton Massey, 10 rebounds for Caleb Klein, 3 rebounds for Chase Wright, and 3 rebounds for Carter Wesney.
Well, at times an uneven game by both squads, but, you know, they really persevered. I thought they played some solid defense, managed to pull away and get this win.
Absolutely. Things real great start for the Ceramics. Boy, Crooksville got off to being on fire, I think. Parker Addison, 5 of 5 from beyond the arc in that first quarter. Did a great job. And then Riverview, boy, it was a pretty big deficit, but Riverview did a great job getting back into it, causing some turnovers, playing some solid defense, and then able to score the basketball. You get that first home game, first home crowd. There's always a lot of nerves and things like that. So Riverview definitely prevailed and really kind of just stuck with it into a game that went all the way to the end.
Yeah, Riverview next opponent, I believe, West Holmes, and that game will be here, a game you can hear on WTNS. That game will be on Saturday, I believe. They're off on Friday as well.
JV starts at 4 o'clock for that game, so about 5:30-ish, a little bit early start. Do you want to let you know about that?
All right, and so let's talk a little bit about this game tonight. All in all, I thought that, as you mentioned, it was a little bit uneven on both sides, but I thought that the seniors, especially Massey, really did a great job inside with the rebounding. Had some blocked shots, also and scored just enough points. Struggled a little bit from the free throw line, but all in all, I think you hit it exactly right. With the nerves and everything else, I think they got out here with a win, and that's ultimately what you want to do.
Absolutely. I think, again, one of my biggest takeaways is, how have these players improved since last year? And, boy, Leighton Massey, we've only done a handful of games thus far, but Leighton Massey definitely one of the most improved players I've seen. I mean, he was good last year, but I'm telling you, that ball goes up as a shot, and you better believe he's right there for a rebound. He's jumping. I think in the first quarter he might have had 2 or 3 block shots. He was throwing a block party, just doing everything extremely well. I think his first shot of the game was a three-pointer that he missed there. But there was at least 2 or 3 rebounds where he went up to grab it to try to put it back and tried to go for a dunk there and just missed it. Boy, he just plays above the rim. That's my biggest takeaway. Also, I think Cameron Fitch has done a good job. He was 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, so did a great job shooting the basketball, rebounding as well. Caleb Klein just coming off the bench. Again, didn't play last year, but he had a heck of a game. I had him for 10 rebounds, and I believe it was at least 10 points, so a double-double there for him. When somebody comes off the bench and can play that strong for you, get some rebounds and, get some points as well, just really adds to what you can do, how deep you are on the team. So I think Riverview definitely improved this year over last year, and a lot of great takeaways. And as for Crooksville, a good game for them as well. Boy, if Parker Addington hadn't went out there in that second quarter, boy, it could have been a different ball game the way he was shooting the ball tonight. So, but great defense by the Bears and just an overall well-played game.
All right, last order of business for us will be the Warehouse Steak and Stein player of the game. We're going to give that to Leighton Massey. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. I want to thank the Claxon communication crew tonight, Jacob Headings and Drew Dunlap doing the job. Harper J back at WTNS Central. My partner is Chris Wallace. Once again, the final score here, Riverview comes from behind to defeat Crooksville, and even their record at 1-1, they defeat Crooksville 56-51. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.